Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us in our live career webinar, Escaping the Corporate Grind. Maybe we start off with some introduction. My name is Jasmine from PhillipCapital, our partnership department. So for our department, what do? We are here to actually provide assistance to our wealth trading rep and also portfolio manager here in Phillip Wealth Advisory. Today, we are very happy to have everyone here with us. Thank you so much for taking the time to participate in our career webinar. We have also invited a special guest with us today, Bee Choo, as you can see on the screen. So Bee Choo, she's a very experienced practitioner in planning, advisory, productivity, and also leadership. So, before we start the webinar, Bee Choo, would you like to say hi to our audience here today? Before we start going into the presentation. I think you're not you're muted,
Hey.
Bee Choo. Yes.
Hey, hi everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you enjoy our presentations.
Okay, all right. Maybe we start one last thing before we get into our sharing today. Okay, let me share with you who PhillipCapital is. I know a lot of you you might know who PhillipCapital is, but you might not know what you might not know the history of PhillipCapital. So let me just go into my slides. Okay, so for PhillipCapital, a lot of you may know us for our broking services, also for our trading platform called PoEMs. But we are way beyond just stockbroking itself. 48 years ago, we began as a stockbroking firm. However, we have since evolved together with our clients to become much more than just stockbroking itself. Now we can confidently say that we are integrated financial house with a global presence. Okay, so on the slide here, you can have a brief idea of on the scale of our business. PhillipCapital, we have global presence in 15 countries. Our group employs more than 5,000 people worldwide. We have offices in many different countries. Some of the countries include China, Japan, Turkey, and France. We even have also a Phillip Bank set up in Cambodia as well. Okay, as a Phillip client, you will be able to trade over 26 stock exchanges. Not only that, our company constantly is also seeking to have more options for our clients. This is the reason why we offer a wide selection of 2,000 funds, and we work with more than 35 insurance partners. Within Phillip itself, we have more than 40,000 financial products, and we are able to provide a huge range of services to our clients. As I'm proud to say that PhillipCapital is really your partner in finance. So I'll just show you some examples of our insurance companies that we work with, insurance partners and companies that we work with. Okay, so these are some of the companies. And also these are the different financial houses and the funds that we work with as well. Unit trust partners. Okay, so the benefit of having such a wide range, right, is also as an integrated financial house within a global reach, meaning that we have a network offices all around the world. So your business is not just limited to local clients. This is a global business for you if you were to join Phillip. So our clients can trade globally with us as well. Other than the 5 countries I've mentioned just now, over here on the map, you can see the rest of the other offices that we have globally. Okay, so on top of that, right, our total AUM, assets under management, we have a total USD of 35 billion worldwide. We also have a strong shareholder fund in excess of USD 1.5 billion. And on the screen here, you can also see that we have over 1 million clients worldwide. We've had increasing global presence of 15 countries and counting. So what's in it for you if you were to join a PhillipCapital? These things that were mentioned will cause your client to have more confidence as they do businesses with you and entrust their assets to you. Okay, so other than our global like offices, you can also see like Singapore Phillip Investor Center as well. We also want to have a strong presence locally. So in Singapore, we have 14 Phillip Investor Centers across Singapore. A few of them are owned by franchises. So what do I mean by franchises? So this means that our advisors and brokers can franchise our investor centers. Some of the centers are franchised out. Those that are franchised out are located in Westgate, Tai Seng, and Bukit Timah. Those centers are actually called Phillip Investor Center Light. This will be one of the areas that our advisors can grow their business under the concept of network modeling. So it helps our consultants to have a physical presence to service their own clients as well as any walk-ins that might be interested to engage in our services. So other than the different centers, what are the available products that Phillip carries? So to categorize them, right, we have three main groups from transactional, advisory, and to discretionary. I will not go into detail for the individual product. However, this slide shows the different progressions between our advisors and their clients. So let's start with transactional. This is for the new clients that do not know you at all. So while they are still getting to know you, sometimes they want to have their own choices in making their own decision. So they will have to actually go through this process, transactional process that they can do their own transactions or manage their own portfolio. They do not need to rely on you yet. But as you begin to engage the client more, their trust level towards you will grow, will increase, and this is when the advisory product comes into place. So you will be able to come in to advise your client on how to expand their current portfolio, other than just doing bonds, margin, or warrants. They can also start insuring themselves with life insurance, general insurance, and you can better advise them on their portfolio to give them a more holistic planning. And over time, the discretionary advice will begin to take place. This is when the client can be able to trust you with more of their assets. Discretionary also means that they trust you so much that they are willing to actually let you decide on what funds to invest on and what are the things to invest on their behalf. So with multiple products also comes with multiple licensing. So I will hand this time over to Mei-Ling, my colleague, to share a bit more on the multi-license portion. So Mei-Ling, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Jasmine. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mei-Ling. I'm from Partnership Department, working closely with Jasmine for recruitment. So that's right. With the multi-product comes multi-license. So when you talk about multi-license, you can join PhillipCapital under different licenses. So currently what we have for the main license will be the TR, FSC, and PM. That means your trading representative license or stockbroking license. You facilitate clients for their trading needs, make margin call. You talk to your clients about equities, stocks based on technical and fundamental analysis. So for financial advisory consultant, you'll be familiar. You provide holistic financial planning to advise your clients on protection needs, portfolio management, as well as the asset allocation. We also have portfolio management license. This is very powerful. It is a direct fund management license. You'll be able to manage clients' money through discretionary services, which is, we call it managed account or customized portfolio. Okay, not just the multiple license or multi-license, it is also combinations of licenses. So here in PhillipCapital, multi-license is possible. You are able to combine licenses. You can be a dual license or even triple license representative, but our focus will be dual license. Okay, you can be an FATR. So what does it mean? You'll be a wealth manager holding financial advisory license and trading representative license. You service clients' trading and wealth management needs. And you can also be licensed under FA and FM. So what is it? It is a combination of portfolio management license as well as financial advisory license. Yeah. We also have FMXTR. So under the regulation, you can hold TR license and FA license or FM license, fund management. So you will mainly hold fund management license while you are allowed to service your trading client. So some of you who are current TR, so you can continue to service client, talk to your client, but your execution will be under the portfolio management license. So we are the first one in Singapore with these combinations of license, including fund management license. We have system and process to support your multi-license business. So one example will be, for example, let's say your FM license. For FA license, all of us are familiar. Any transaction execution, we need to talk to client, obtain signature, online approval. But with fund management license, if you hold fund management license, after you onboard a client, recommend a portfolio that suits your client's needs and risk profile. Example, let's say your client invests 1 million with you. It can be equities, unit trust, and UT portfolio. And subsequently, when you execute any trade or you rebalance the whole portfolio, you'll be at discretionary service. That means you execute without further approval from client. But of course, you will need to update your client on regular basis. Is there any changes to your portfolio strategy? You also need to update your client on regular basis, including sending them quarterly fund spreadsheet. Okay, so there's a multi-licenses that we have. Okay, so with the multiple products, multiple licenses come with multiple sources of income as well. So for our trading representative, right, the income can be both transaction and advisory. So our invited guest today, Ms. Bee Choo, is also dual licensed as a FA and TR. So your income will be both active and passive. If you need to talk to client every day to talk about the market, to execute trade, I think that is considered active income. But for advisory business, the first time you meet client, you sign all the transaction, that is considered active income, but subsequently, your income from AUM, and of course, the protection income from second years onward, that will be considered recurring income or passive income. The same for portfolio management. Under this discretionary service, from second years onward, your income, I think those are considered recurring income, including your trailer fees. So when I talk to my advisor or, to go through annual performance, when I look at their payslip, I can view multiple sources of income. Your trailer fees, your annual management fee, your recurring fees, your general insurance fee, your life insurance is really the whole list of more than 10, some of them are more than 20. So this is the long-term recurring business model that we're talking about and we would like to share with you today. Okay. So for now, I would like to share with you the system and support that we have. We have this client relationship management ecosystem. Okay, that we are going to use, I'm going to use the marketing journey to share. So understand to all of us and to our existing practitioner, lead generation is very important. And subsequently through leads, and of course, that's how you can convert your leads to customer. And happy customer will help you to promote you and refer you to their relatives, their friends. Yeah. But of course, before you have a lead, convert them to customer, a lot of Singaporean or everyone out there are strangers. So we have a system to convert strangers to visitors before they can be converted to leads. So the process of converting strangers to visitors is called to attract. And then subsequently, we'll convert visitors who come to visit your website, your LinkedIn, who call you, who contact you, who convert them to your leads. Leads means you are able, it's a two-way contact. You are able to contact them, to call them, to sit down and have coffee with them. And then that is how you can close the leads and you convert the lead to customers, and your delighted customer will help to promote your business, will help to refer you to their friends and family members. The whole process of marketing journey, this is the whole process, and we have system process to support you in every part of the marketing journey, in attracting strangers, converting them to leads, and then close to customer and delight your customers. Okay, for a trade, right? In the marketing world, your presence in the social media is very important. So as some of you are aware, I believe if you listen to radio, you read newspaper, PhillipCapital representatives are everywhere. We have strong presence in the social media. We have strong connections with local medias, SPH, MediaCorp, and all these connections are open up to all our contractual representative. So if you join us, all this connection will be open up to you as well. So you have ample opportunities to share on radio, to talk about a market, to write newspaper, to be on TV as well. And of course, we do have regular LinkedIn and Facebook posts for you, in which we help you to boost your presence. We help you to build your portfolio in social media as well. And this is how you convert strangers to visitors. Once they visited you, and of course, those will be is opportunity for us to convert the visitors to leads. So converting visitor to leads, we do have systems such as your Talk to Phillip page. So every one of you, every one of our advisor will have your own website. And there is an e-system for you to onboard client, which means if you have visitors who visit your website and like you, look at your presence, like your picture, they can open account online. Even without talking to you, they can just open an account will be tagged to you. This is one example. And of course, they can also DIY finance feed and a contact will be passed to you. So this is lead generation. So subsequently, once you have the leads, we have a system called CRM system, lead generation, for you to manage your leads. And we have sales system, and mostly not just through FAM, and we also have a connection with external provider, such as your Navigator, have a port. So we have product and system support to help you to convert your leads to customers based on customers' needs. And your customer is delighted. Once they are your customer, they will be in our ecosystem, our CRM ecosystem, in which you can reach out to them, sell them products. Yeah. And delighted customer will help you to promote your services. So this is the whole marketing funnel of the CRM ecosystem. Okay, this is the lead generations that I talk about. And throughout the whole marketing funnel, we have training system to guide you. And our training app will allow you to participate in our training through Zoom, as well as through the training app. Okay, for the next few slides, we talk about multi-product, multiple licenses, multiple sources of income. For the next few slides, I would like to share a few pictures with you, which I believe pictures speak 1,000 words. So we celebrate our achievements together on regular basis. So throughout the whole year, we have a lot of celebrations. We have our annual award dinner where we invite our producers, our top FAs. We recognize the achievements of our top producers, managers, and directors. We also have our annual incentive trip for our producers, advisors. We went to Perth in 2022, fully paid incentive trip where our advisors spend quality time with each other, spend quality time with our management staff, business partners, as well as family members who are traveling along with us. Just recently, for the year 2023, we had our annual convention trip in Jeju. So we just came back last week. I think the trip was quite exciting. We climbed not just one, we climbed 2 mountains, the highest in the Jeju, and we also climbed this sunset trip. Yeah. So I think the criteria that we set For our FAs, it's slightly different. I understand that insurers, the criteria is only for single product, but for us, there are multiple products for you to meet the criteria. So I always joke with our advisors, okay, I think the criteria is not like climbing Mount Everest, is more like climbing Mount Kinabalu. Okay, so many of our producers have been achieving the criteria. So for this year alone, we have more than 100 travelers who travel with us to Jeju. And Miss Bee Choo is one of a producer, our presenter today, who have qualified for the incentive trip for at least past 10 years. So this incentive trip, we also have our quarterly top producer awards to recognize the effort put in by our advisors, progressive award, top team growth awards, and top producer for different products. The producer will also be invited to our quarterly top FA achievers lunch, which will hold on quarterly basis. Okay, lastly, we also conduct regular roadshows, which is very important for you. Why? Because you need roadshows to generate leads, direct lead generation. Yeah, and we have roadshow to support you to enhance your productivity and of course for lead generation. Okay, so today we have invited one of our producers that I mentioned just now, and director, Miss Bee Choo, to share with us more about her personal experience and practices. She is a chartered accountant. So Bee Choo transitioned to the financial planning industry in 2003, I think about 20 years. Has been in the industry for 20 years. Bee Choo is a hardworking advisor. She is in the office almost every day, hardworking leader as well. She's currently leading a team of 15 FAs. Yeah, I'll hand over to Bee Choo to share more with us on how we can escape the corporate grant. Over to you, Bee Choo.
Allow me to share screen. Okay, I hope you can see my screen now. Thank you, Maylene, for the introduction. Welcome everyone to today's presentation on escaping the corporate grind. In the next few slides, we will explore the journey of breaking free from the traditional corporate path and advantages it can bring to one's professional and personal life. Okay, before we dive into the details, allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Bee Choo, Financial Services Director with Phillip Securities. Today, I'll be sharing my personal journey and insight into escaping the corporate grind. I'm a chartered accountant and entered the financial services industry in 2003 after working in the private sectors for more than 10 years. I joined Phillip Securities in year 2004 and progressed to team supervisor in 2008. Over the years, I achieved numerous MDRT and COT accreditations. In 2020, I was promoted to a financial services director, leading a team of 15 financial advisors representatives. Now let me share my story. For over a decade, I was stuck in the corporate rat race, constantly running on the wheel with no end in sight. The role of an accountant was demanding, with perpetual closings of account, budgetings and meetings, and the added challenges of office politics. A 12-hour workday became the norm, leaving little rooms for work-life balance. Despite lucrative salaries and bonuses, my physical and mental well-being suffered. Balancing family life with 2 young children proved guilt-inducing, as I often left them in the care of a helper. Accountants are trained to be prudent, always contemplating worst-case scenario. In the other words, is kiasu. So this hesitancy to resign stemmed from a desire to maintain a steady income to sustain my lifestyle, the car, the house, the holidays, and more. And the fear of starting from scratch and the comfort of familiarity kept me from making a change. this is exactly what I was talking about. Facing with fears of losing income and the greed for a better life, I stayed employed for years, trapped in the rat race. The turning point came in late 2002, after attending a recruitment seminar for IFA, stand for Independent Financial Advisors. Making a bold move, I resigned without a job and pursued a career as a financial advisor. It was very challenging initially because the required skill set was vastly different. I was not comfortable talking to strangers and had no confidence to sell products. I almost gave up after 2 years and took up an accounting project job. Then the nightmare of having to work long hours and office politics came back again. It drove me back to rethink my decision on the resignation and reaffirm my commitment to the FA career. Looking back, I think it was the best decision in my life. I regained control over my time, enjoying freedom to work, travel, and spending time with family. With the many incentive trips which I qualify from different insurers, I traveled to many different countries with expenses fully paid for and more worries about leave not being approved. The income from the business far exceeded the employment income. The time I spent on the job determined my income level. The exposure to investment product in Phillip Securities providing me with both passive and active income. As an employee, your income is constant. However, with the increase in commitments and inflations, your expenses will increase, resulting in higher liabilities and reduces your assets. As a FA, your income will increase if you continue to build your business with bigger client base and bigger case size. Even if your liability increases, your assets will increase as well because there is no limit as to how much you can earn. Oops, sorry. Sorry, I think I'm too fast. Okay, this is the, as a financial advisor, you have the power to write your own paycheck. The sky is the limit. Rewards directly correlated with effort, offering flexibility in leave and escape from office politics and ability to scale according to your preference. Perhaps one of the most significant advantage is the freedom of time and money management. You don't have to concern about retrenchment because you decide when you want to retire. These are just some of the recent incentive trips which I attended, and I would like to share with you. In conclusion, breaking free from the corporate grind is not just a career change, but a lifestyle change. My journey reflects the challenges and reward of taking control of one professional's destiny. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm open to any questions you may have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bee Choo, for your wonderful sharing. So we do have some questions over here for Bee Choo. So maybe Bee Choo, can you share with us like what are the type of candidate that you are looking out for, like in this to join you in this journey?
Okay, for me, I think from my own experience to share, I think it'll be better if you are looking for if you are really unhappy about your current job, and then you are looking for a change, or you are already you have already made your million and you are very free, you're looking for something meaningful to do, or you just want to help people to do planning of to help them to be independent financially, then maybe you should consider this career. Because to me, I think anyone who have got the determinations and the persistent if you are hardworking enough, you should be successful in the industry.
Okay, since you are so experienced in the accounting side, right? Like, do you also want to leave our audience with some of the like tips, like how do you transit from an accountant to like currently your job as of
Oh,
now?
okay,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, I think most people would have the would think the accountant, we are very boring person. Okay, we don't really need to talk to a lot of people. Most important thing is to get the accounts closed monthly properly, and compliant done. Everything is to the to meet the requirements properly. But as an FA, the required skill set is very different. You need to be able to talk, present to maybe a stranger or a new prospect, or so you really you can still learn. For me to learn to be an FA, of course, I won't say it's very easy, but if you have the patience and you are willing to learn, you can break through. You can be successful too.
Wow, thank you for sharing, Bee Choo. Okay, so we also have another question over here, which I think meaning you will have to take this. So we there is this question saying that why is option not listed under the transactional portion that I presented just now? Yeah, so we will because Philip recently just started the option.
That's right. Yeah.
Option, yeah.
So, option, not just option. So, very good question, Belinda. That means you are either Phillip client, you have access to our platform, or you are, industry, someone who really in the financial industry. So you observe, you're very observant. So yes, we have just recently started option. So yes, clients are able, and if you are TR license, you are able to promote option to your clients. And not just option, recently we also onboarded private equity fund. That means a private equity fund, they are only available to accredited investors. Not just that, we also have our family office. We have BCC. Yeah. And if you can name it, we also have wine token. So Phillip will constantly upgrading ourselves, continuously onboarding products, different type of products, and I don't think there's a lot of competitors out there who have the wide range of product that we have. So if you have enough or you have a strong range of product, you are able to be customer focused. That means you don't need to talk about a product. You just let customer choose. What you need, we have. So you can be client centric. So that's important if you are professional in the financial industry. I hope that answer your question, Belinda.
Okay, so we also have another questions over here. Maybe Bee Choo, you can take this. I'm not too sure whether you have any advisors that is under you that do not have any accounting or finance background or deep knowledge about this industry. But this anonymous question over here is asking whether it will be difficult for them to take FA license or join the FA industry without any accounting finance background or any deep knowledge. Yes, Bee Choo, over to you.
Oh yes, of course. You don't need an accounting degree to do this job. Okay, many of our successful advisors are not accountant. Most important thing, you must be people-centric. You like to work with people, you like to help people, because these are knowledge, the knowledge of the products and all this you can learn. And Phillip really provide a lot of training for us in terms of our products, in terms of soft skill and everything. One thing good about this company, why I stay here for so long, is because we have got this multiple product platform. Okay, you are able to do any products or sell any product under Phillips. And what does it relate to you is that you can have multiple source of income. So let's say, for example, market is no good, I can't do investment, then I can do insurance as long as I've got a license. Or if I'm good with corporate clients, then I can do general insurance, which work with corporate customer. Okay. Or on the other hand, I can also do discretionary management products like managed account, which I can just refer them to our fund manager to help to manage their money. So there are many ways that you can earn living in Phillip, which is very different from other companies. Okay, I think in Singapore, we are the only company which provides such a comprehensive platform for advisors. Yeah, I hope that answers your questions.
Thank you for answering, Bee Choo. So let's take the last question over here. That maybe what's the difference between the FA in PhillipCapital and also the consultant in the banks?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
One
may,
thing good about, sorry,
yeah,
you want me
Go
to
ahead,
answer?
Bee Choo. Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. And let me do a brief the introduction first, then maybe Mei Ling can continue with it.
add on,
Okay.
yes.
So to me, I think for Philips, they don't restrict us as to what you should sell. Okay, what you shouldn't do, what you should do. We are not like a type agents. We are not being restricted as to which company's product to sell. Phillip recognize all the efforts. Whatever product you sell, you are being recognized. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you want to sell company A or company B or company C's product. Okay, as long as we are able to represent them, we can in a way sell the products. So if you are in a bank, of course you get a salaries. Okay, but in a way you are also being restricted as to what you can sell, what you can't sell. And sometimes bank have got this product of the month, and so during this month, they'll be pushing a certain products. So I think to me, it lost the freedom and the and to me it may not be best suited for a certain customer. So maybe that is not what I'm looking for. To me, I wanted to give customer the flexibility to decide what is best for them. Okay, not what is best for me. Yeah, I think that is the difference. Many?
Yep. Okay. I have the same thought as well. So, Bee Choo was right. So I wanted to share because I worked in one of the local bank before I joined PhillipCapital. So I understand that in the bank, we were told I was a personal banker. So the product range that we can sell, I know that when you work into the bank, you talk about savings, fixed deposit, but banker will not sell you fixed deposit. So banker will sell you is life insurance with one of highest commission and certain investment product that is so-called like what Bee Choo mentioned just now. Certain month they want to push certain product. So you don't have, that's right, Belinda, unit trust. So you don't have the flexibility. Even for unit trust, bank don't pay me trailer fee when I sold unit trust in a bank, and I charge client 5%. So out of 5% that I charge my client, I really charge client 5%. So out of 5% that I charge my client, there is a threshold for me to meet, revenue that I earn for the bank, which is about 10 times my monthly salary. And I need to hit the threshold before I can get about 10% sharing. But here, through independent financial advisory, your sharing is much higher. This is one. And then secondly, you have the flexibility to recommend the product that really suits your clients. You are really helping your clients. You are really recommending, providing a solutions for long term. And the second point I want to talk about is relationship. So in the bank, I think some of you who have relatives always talk about, hey, bankers change regularly. RM change again. Yes, because you don't own the client. You don't own the relationship. Bank own the relationship. But as an independent financial advisor, you own the relationship. So some of my FAs, top producer, they shared with me that they are doing financial planning, not just for the grandparents, but it's for the whole family, for the son, for the grandchildren. So this is a long-term relationship. And of course, you need to be committed. If you are not good, because or at least you need to put in commitment to learn. So once you learn, we collect guidance from established company and someone who's also hardworking. And through that, right, you build your business model, you build a correct system that is really helping your client. And I believe your client will be first client to you. So we are talking about long-term business model. You own the relationship over long term. So these 2 points will be the biggest difference. Yeah. Freedom to sell it for client-centric, and you own the relationship. Yeah, I hope that
Thank
answers
you
your
so
question,
much.
Malaysia. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mei and Bee Choo, for sharing on your experiences. Okay, so before we end the webinar, I would like to share also on like the different type of license that you need to take if let's say you are interested to join us. Of course, feel free to connect with us. Later on, I will show you again the screen to connect with the three of us from Mei and I from recruitment side, and also Bee Choo directly if you have any question for Bee Choo. Okay, so okay, just let me share the next page. We are looking for the following. So if let's say you are the eligibility for joining the industry will be these 6 different pointers. Okay, so you can have a look over here. You have to be 21 years and above, Singaporean or PR. Minimum academic is like stated over here. Of course, you in terms of a character, you need to have a strong desire to succeed, willing to help and serve people, and high level of integrity, because in this industry you really need a lot of integrity. Okay, so in terms of the different certs, for Singpass paper for the trading representative, you can see over here you will need M1A. This is you can take this exam from IBF. M6 also from IBF, M6A also from IBF, and then M5 will be from Singapore College of Insurance, which is SCI. And then we also have the financial advisory consultant route, which if you want, there's 2 different type of license under the FAC side. You can take a LI license or a unit trust license. So for LI license, you will need 9, 9A, 5, and a HI. And also for unit trust license, you will need a 8, 8A, and M5. These are all taken from SCI as well, the exams. Okay, so if you would like to pursue a bit further in your career in the future, security advisory is also one of the license that you can take as well with Phillip. So you can take a M5, 6, and 6A. So you can see some overlap over here. So some of it, you will need an M5 as the main certificate, and then 6A will be the sub ones. Okay, so for portfolio manager, you will need a M6 and a M3. So this you can take from the IBF as well. Okay, so we have come to the end of our career webinar. You can feel free to follow us, scan this QR code to like us, and also continue to tune in to next our next few webinars. So this will be our Facebook link, QR code, and then if you'd like to connect to us personally, Mei, Bee Choo, or me, you can scan our QR code to drop us a text or an email. Okay, so we have come to the end. Thank you so much for all of your time. Thank you.
Thank you all. Yeah. Thank you, Bee
Thank
Choo.
you. Okay, bye.